School shootings have started to gain a rise in today's society. In today's day and age, school shootings have become more recent, and for people involved have created a mental health issue. People should have and understand insight on what is going on while they send their children and loved ones to school. Mental health is a huge issue when it comes to those involved in a school shooting or any other incident that involves something like that. In today's world, gun violence around schools is an issue which affects mental health in a great way. Leanne Buer, in the book That's Not What Happened, was involved in a school shooting and is asked by detectives to relive that moment. When Leanne walks into the bathroom, she says, "Every step pulled me further into these flashes of the past," which is an indicator of PTSD given by the school shooting. That's Not What Happened by Cody Kepler. The people who conduct school shootings tend to be disaffected, mental health unwell individuals searching for a sense of social connection and meaning of life, which people should be checked for mental health issues beforehand. In the last few decades, the U.S. has had 1,316 school shootings since 1970. And these numbers are increasing by huge amounts and has to be stopped because innocent children and loved ones are dying. Schools all handle situations depending on what's going on in different ways. What the aftermath of school shootings look like and what happens. The days following the school shootings, the schools flood campuses with counselors, therapy dogs, and activities to help cope. Many kids find it hard to cope. You can't put it behind you. School shootings leave long trails of trauma, the New York Times. The days after the shooting, it's kind of like a hurricane. Everybody wants to help as soon as it happens, said Sarah Franco, but now a year later we have to take a step back and look at how we are doing. Are people accessing all of these services? And the answer is no, they are not, which is not a good system to have. You can't put it behind you. School shootings leave long trails of trauma, the New York Times. Parents, students, and staff members all have a hard time dealing with these type of situations in all different ways. The government is talking about allowing teachers to have guns in their classrooms. The principal at Sandy Lake High School thinks with the many weapons in a school, Pringle says there will be more accidents, more fatalities, and more fear is not something you need in schools. Arming teachers is not the answer. December 10th, 2020. Maren S. Rush from the Public Safety of Pennsylvania and Superintendent of the Police Department says, "You don't want to have a gun that's available to a student or another worker who has or may have a mental health issue because more accidents and fatalities could happen. Arming teachers is not the answer." December 10th, 2020. This issue has become a worldwide issue and needs to be solved. We can all start by saying school shootings have grown the last few decades and needs to be taken care of. School shootings have become a new normal to us. Parents and guardians should be able to feel comfortable sending their kids to school. In these type of situations, everybody needs to come together as a community in this cruel world and needs to stand together in these situations and stand for what they believe is best. Let's solve this worldwide issue that has created such a big upstir these last few decades.